What is up, my friends? We are back for another Wednesday comic book haul. This time for Wednesday, March 20th, 2018. The first day of spring is here. Can't wait for the weather to start warming up. Definitely can't wait to start mowing my lawn. I really look forward to doing that. So, yeah, let's have some fun. If this is your first time coming through the channel, thanks a lot for stopping by. I really appreciate you giving the channel a shot. Hopefully you see some books that you like, or you just enjoy the vibe of the video overall. And if you do, please be sure to give the video a like, share with your friends, subscribe, and definitely comment. I look forward to hearing from each and every one of you current subscribers. You guys and girls rock. I appreciate you all. Yes, you too. I have about 31, give or take, books today from today's haul, so hashtag what a light week, right? I wasn't expecting this much, but you know, when you see things that you like, you got to pick them up, right? No point of leaving them on the shelf. So before I get into this week's haul, I want to pose a question. I love interacting with everyone, so here's this week's question as follows. What are your comic book goals for 2019? Is it to grab a key or keys that you've been looking forward to? Is it to go to your first Comic-Con? Is it to get a signature from your favorite creator? Is it to stick to a budget? You know, what are your plans for this year? And have you reached it already? So let me know what you're planning on doing this year. I really look forward to hearing from each and every one of you if you have the time. With that being said, let's get into this week's haul and have some fun. We're starting with Boom Studios and Black Badge issue number 8. If I'm being honest, Black Badge has kind of gotten away from me a little bit. I think I stopped at issue number 4, and not for any reason in particular. It's just kind of something that fell by the wayside, but I cannot wait to get back into it. I was enjoying the read up until I stopped reading. There's just so much to read and so little time, so I will definitely make sure to find time this weekend to catch up because I was really enjoying the story. It looks like from this cover there was a new character introduced at some point, so I definitely have to catch up and figure out what's going on. One of my favorite books and one of my read on New Comic Book Day books is Wizard Beach. Love the artwork, love the story, love the concept. It's been a great ride so far. We're at issue number 4 of 5, so I'll be definitely sad to see this one go. Hopefully it comes back at some point, but if not, it was just a great journey, and I enjoyed this ride that we took with Wizard Beach. So again, from Boom Studios, Wizard Beach, issue 4 of 5. Moving on to Image, we have The Warning. This is issue number 5. I think I stopped reading at issue number 3. Again, not for any reason in particular, just kind of fell by the wayside, so I have some catching up to do this weekend for sure. Again, this one is The Warning, issue number 5. If you're reading this one, let me know. I haven't heard many people reading this one, so if you are reading it, let me know what you think about it. Fan favorite right now, really popular, Scotty Young's Middle West. This is issue number 5. Great cover. I have to read issue number 4. It's in one of my piles that I have yet to show, so it's been kind of hiding even from me at this point, so I have to dig it out of the pile and make sure I get around to reading it. But it's been a great read so far. I definitely stopped at issue number 3, but I will catch up surely this weekend. Middle West, issue number 5. Another one of my favorites is back after a little hiatus, and that is Farmhand, issue number 6, with a stunning A cover. Can't wait to read this one. I may read this one tonight since I'll have some time after I finish this video. I can't wait to see what the gang is up to. Very popular book coming to us from Aftershock, and that is Dark Red, issue number 1. I've been looking forward to this one, and it seems like many other people have too. It's been everywhere online today. A lot of people, I've seen it posted on a lot of people's Instagram. I've seen it as the thumbnail of a lot of YouTube videos, so people are really excited about this book. This was my last read before I did this video, and I really enjoyed it. I can't wait to see what issue number 2 has in store. Great concept, I feel, thus far, so can't wait to see how they continue this story. Dark Red, issue number 1. I'm very much into horror and thriller stories, so this is right in my wheelhouse. Moving on to DC, we have Pearl, issue number 7, and this is the variant cover, which looks fantastic. Pearl is a great story. It reminds me of something that you would find on Netflix, Hulu, or Amazon as one of their originals. Not very fast paced, but just enough to keep you interested, you know, from episode to episode, so to speak. So it's a very good concept. I love the story, I love the artwork, and I always look forward to this one, and I make sure that I read this one every time it comes out on New Comic Book Day. This was my read right before Dark Red, sorry. Pearl, issue number 7. Here's one I was really excited about today. Been looking forward to this cover or covers for quite some time, and that is Justice League, issue number 20. Connecting cover by Mr. George Jimenez. This is a beautiful piece of work here, my friends. Been seeing it for a while, and it's finally in my possession. I didn't see it at many shops. While I may have missed it, or people just had it in their pulls, I didn't see all 3 everywhere. So it was really cool to be able to get my hands on all 3, while I was really just looking forward to the just the middle cover there. But I'm really excited to have the pack. The complete set. Great cover. Batman, issue number 67, All the Way Down. Mr. Tom King and Lee Weeks back at it again, causing mayhem. I was able to thumb through this one a little bit. It didn't seem like there was much talking going on in this issue, but there was a lot of action, which is pretty cool. So really happy I grabbed this one. I always look forward to their work together, as Batman Elmer Fudd is like my top 2 favorite book of all time. So one of those ones that got me started reading comic books, and I made sure to tell both Tom King and Lee Weeks that when I saw them at Baltimore Comic-Con. This issue is pretty cool. I believe that the bartender in this issue is the same bartender that was in that issue of Batman Elmer Fudd crossover. So that was just a pretty cool thing to notice, if I am indeed correct about that. I also grabbed the Dave Johnson cover, which is a beautiful cover. Grabbed 2 copies, most of which were damaged, I guess, in transit, you know, from the distributor. As it happens from time to time, they all seem to have the same bends in the spine at the same place. So just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, just something I noticed. Another beautiful cover this week, Teen Titans, issue number 28, the B cover. Fantastic cover this is. I fell behind on Teen Titans. I know people are really excited about it, really enjoying the story. At some point I'll have to catch up, but so many books, not enough time kind of thing. Something I was really looking forward to this week, and I was able to get my hands on not 1, not 2, but 3 copies, and that is Naomi. Just Tell Me, Who Am I? Secrets Revealed. This was a great issue in my opinion. I was happy to read this. This was my first read of the day, or of the night, evening. And it was a great time, and we definitely had some secrets revealed, one of which being that Naomi's adopted mother, or yeah, Yeah, is not to be played with. She is the real deal. So we learned that along with another secret. So this is a pretty cool issue. I know this book is starting to heat up. I'm just loving the story. I haven't looked too much into the future about what's to come. I'm just kind of taking it issue by issue, but I know this thing is heating up and I'm just going along for the ride. I'm ready to see, or anxious to see, what Naomi's powers will be, if any. Does she learn that she has some special ability that she didn't know about before? Who knows? But I'm here for it. So Naomi, issue number 3. Moving on to Marvel. First, we have The Immortal Hulk, issue number 15. Beautiful Alex Ross cover. What more can you say about that? Just a really, really great cover there. Beautiful. So I didn't grab multiples of this one, while I probably should have. I just didn't. If there are any around this weekend, maybe I will. But I'm pretty happy with this issue and this flawless cover that I have right now. Another one of my favorites this week, Avengers No Road Home. Great story. If you're not reading it, please give it a shot. I'm sure you will enjoy it, especially if you've read Avengers No Surrender. So this is the A cover by Yasmin Putri, who does fantastic work. I love that this is coming out weekly. We have 10 issues coming out every week, which makes it that much more exciting and draws you that much more into the story when issues come out on a consistent, frequent basis, at least for me. I'm able to keep up and remember what I've read, because I do read a lot, so sometimes it's hard to remember exactly, what you've read and keep up. Also grabbed this really cool variant. And another variant by Patrick Zurcher. So, yes. Beautiful, beautiful covers for a great story. Conan's, as an addition to the Avengers, or at least an addition to the story, is fantastic. This issue allows him to shine a lot, where his first appearance was in the last issue, issue number 5. They delve deep into his character in this issue, and it is a fun time from my perspective. So we have some of the Fuji Cats variants, one being for Thor. I just thought these were pretty cool, so I grabbed a few of them. We also have Wolverine Infinity Watch, issue number 2. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, issue number 4. Pretty cool covers. Figured why not grab them. Next up, I didn't even know this was a thing this week. This definitely caught me off guard, but I'm excited that I saw it and I picked it up. This was the only one that I saw today, and I'm glad I was able to secure it, and that is Uncanny X-Men, issue number 14. Hobgoblin on the cover. I love any cover with Hobgoblin on it. I just love his attire, his costume. I just think he's a pretty cool villain, looks wise. So I try to grab all of the covers that I can with him on it. So there we have it. I thought this was like a back issue in the wrong place initially when I saw it, but then I checked online and saw that this indeed came out today, and I was really excited because I lucked up. I definitely was not looking for this today. That would have been something I learned about later and would have left the house to try to grab. So I'm glad I didn't have to do that today. Spider-Man Life Story 1, the 60s. Fantastic cover by Scotty Young. We have old man Spider-Man. I don't know how much fight this Spider-Man has in him. I don't know if he can keep up with the likes of Old Man Quill, Old Man Hawkeye, Old Man Logan. He looks to be pretty frail. tennis balls on the walker and the whole shebang. So this is a dope cover. Glad I was able to secure a copy, and a minty white copy at that. Marvel Spider-Man Gamerverse City at War issue number 1 was released today. This is the amazing Clayton Crane cover. Beautiful cover. I've been looking forward to this for some time now, and it is here. I also have, just by happenstance with me, someone else from the Gamerverse, Miles Morales, the Pop, hanging out. I haven't taken him back to work yet. I should, but he's just hanging out in the home office right now. So really cool cover, really cool A cover for this issue. And I also grabbed this amazing cover by Gerardo Sandoval. Beautiful cover. I know there were a few more. I didn't grab them. I was pretty content with the ones I had. These were in pretty good shape, so I'm a happy camper. Next up, Miles Morales Spider-Man. Beautiful cover. I love the coloring on this one. I love the artwork. Everything about this one is just really dope. So glad I was able to get a copy of this one. Not that they were scarce, but I'm glad this is on my pull list. So I was able to bring one home easily. And last but definitely not least, my friends, we have Venom issue number 12. And Ryan Stegman is at it again, crushing it. Not one, but 2 copies of this beautiful cover. Why not? Really dope cover. I know Venom is still a great read. I'm a little bit behind, but I know for those who are reading it, they really enjoy it. It's been a great time. I can't wait to catch up and to just binge read a bunch of these issues at one time. So there you have it, my friends. I hope that you enjoyed this week's haul. I hope that you were able to grab everything that you were looking for this week. And don't forget to answer this week's question. What are your goals for 2019? Let me know in the comments below. On Instagram, don't forget to follow me at GrabThoseKeys. Don't be shy. And with that being said, get back out there and grab those